Family of a missing man is hoping a picture of him that just surfaced will be an important clue in his case.
You know, Austin Oldfield has been missing since the fall of 2015 when he went camping in a remote part of Skamania County. Our Amy Frazier live in the newsroom with more from his sister. Amy?
Jeff, for the first time in a long time, the family has some hope that Austin Oldfield might still be alive. They've learned a father and daughter gave him a ride during his camping trip and that searchers may have been looking for him in the wrong area. In September of 2015, 39-year-old Austin Oldfield was on a cross-country trip from Kentucky when he stopped to camp and hike for 2 weeks by himself in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest in Skamania County.
We, the family, knew that he was lost because he said he was going to call home on October 1st to his girlfriend, and when he didn't, she sounded an alarm, including calling the sheriff's office.
His car was found in a remote area near Lone Butte. Investigators learned some hunters had seen him on September 19th. He told them he was from Kentucky, lost and thirsty. They tried to take him to the roadway, but he ran back into the woods. Search and rescue volunteers looked for him for days, but there was no sign of Oldfield.
And he's been known as the missing man from Kentucky ever since.
After more than a year without any information, Oldfield's sister in Florida was giving up hope. Then a few weeks ago, the family learned a father and daughter gave him a ride in their truck shortly after he had contact with the hunters. And the daughter took a picture.
She took the picture of my brother when he was getting out of the truck, so you only see a picture of him from behind. But we have a picture of my brother right before he went into the forest, and he's wearing the same exact shirt.
The father and daughter dropped him off at some berry fields near Trout Lake, which is about 30 miles east of where the hunters last saw Oldfield.
Well, I hope my brother's alive, and I hope that someone has seen him. Maybe someone has seen him in the, in or near Trout Lake or the Indian Heaven berry fields.
And if you have any information that could help out with this case, you're asked to contact the Skamania County Sheriff's Office. We also have a link to the family's Facebook page at KOIN.com. Jennifer?